LA Lakers, Golden State Warriors, as you already know. Your front row, center seats, ready to talk Lakers, Warriors, Pacific Division rivals. The Warriors, they're in the City Angels for a Saturday night twilight matchup against the Lakers. The Western Conference event is scheduled 8:40 p.m. Eastern, 5:40 Pacific time, real time, Vegas time, and will play out inside the Crypto.com arena. Now, the intrigue of this matchup is multi-layered, multi-leveled. Under Coach Kerr and point man Steph Curry, the Warriors have been money at home. They've been home money for the last half decade. That's just not the case in 23-24. In fact, the contrary is true. They've been better. Golden State's been better on the road than they have been at home, both straight up and against the spread. The Warriors fought the good fight Wednesday night, but lost by a 109-99 final score as 8-point road dogs inside American Airlines in Dallas. LA continues to be generous to Sacramento Kings. Lakers are 1-7 now against the Cali Capital Crew the last season after dropping a match against Fox and company. The Warriors did earn a 128-110 dub inside of Chase in the most recent matchup between these two division rivals. The game played out, I believe, on February 22nd. Now, Golden State, who's been without Curry, expects the sharpshooter and the facilitator of the Golden State offense when it's at its best to return to action tonight. Active duty. Dre Green is a game-time decision. I believe he'll play, especially with some of the comments I got from some of the local beat writers that cover this team in the San Fran area. Now, the Lakers are a game ahead of the Warriors in the Pacific Division, as well in the overall West standings. The Warriors are 3.5 games ahead of the 11th seed Houston Rockets. So there's a big gap there with only 17 games to go. It doesn't sound like it. It's a big gap. It's a big gap when you talk about the Warriors or the Rockets, and it's a big gap moving up too. It's just not going to happen. Neither one of these teams are going to be all in to do such for the last 17 games. They're just not going to be. I believe that Kerr probably would side saddle the rest of the season and find their way to being the 11th seed and completely out of the bracket. I think if he had his druthers, but competition, being competitive gets the best of him all the time. So Los Angeles sits in the 9th chair. The Warriors sit in the 10th chair of the Western Conference play-in portion of the bracket. Now, a victory by the Lakers separates them from the Warriors by 2 games, with the Lakers holding that 2-game edge. That may be what the shot is tonight. That's what the Lakers would like to see. I think if they did that, they would be pretty comfortable just playing 500 ball the rest of the way and keeping LeBron healthy and getting him even healthier as well with the rest of the list, the injuries, the Anthony Davises and the Cam Reddishes and the Vanderbilts and the Vincents and the Woods that I outlined for you. Between the Lakers and the Warriors, the team I trust to be competitive game in, game out, night in, night out is the Warriors. Neither squad has a realistic opportunity to worm their way up to that last guaranteed spot, the 6th seed. It's just not going to happen. Not with the games they have in the schedule and the games that's left, and et cetera, et cetera. These are 2 teams that are competing to move up in the playing portion of the title bracket. Nothing more. Nothing less and nothing more. When supporting the Lakers, one never can be certain. They're always going to have Anthony Davis on the list. LeBron's going to be on the list. They've been on the list every single game this season, and it will continue to be that way with the new rules that Commissioner Silverman decided to install. So it's what it is. My pick to click here is pretty simple, though. Thompson's back in the bench. Curry's in. And when has Thompson been his best? Coming off the bench, off the pine. Green, I think, will play. We'll be able to bang heads with the front court of the Lakers. And expect this Warriors team to play a little faster than they play a little up-tempo anyway, but they're going to play a little faster because that's the best way to handle LeBron, Davis, and this Lakers group. They're poor team in possession transition defense. So it's the Warriors tonight. Warriors plus 3.5. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line. The return of Curry and Steve Kerr factor plays a big part. The Warriors end up being in the playoffs, so the Lakers pretty much right where they are. But tonight, it's the road dog plus the points. I'm Tony Finn. Thanks for dropping by. Let's do it again tomorrow.